is past is prologue. William Shakespeare. As stated before, the opening and closing sections of any story are very important, requiring utmost care and discretion in their phrasing, brevity, and memorable status. To that goal, some authors jump straight into the narrative where the story begins, drawing a path for readers to follow from start to finish. Others prefer to play connect the dots, with several points in the story's timeline revealing information as, hopefully, needed to accentuate the pace of the plot, character development, and dramatic reveals. In the process of giving out such information, some employ the prologue or the epilogue, sometimes both. The prologue comes before the main portion of the story, intending to offer information that is felt to be necessary for the reader's comprehension or to build suspense. The epilogue, on the other hand, follows the main portion of the story, tying up plot points from minor characters or minor events, or it may expand those same things in the direction of the possibility of another story to follow the one it ended. Simple, right? Hardly. The prologue should not drone on and turn the readers away from the story. Rather, it should entice them, teasing them with information that they have to wait a few chapters to put into context of the later tale, or preferably, the prologue will somehow tie that information into the motivations of one or more characters within the tale. After the prologue ends, the story still needs its beginning, as strong, if not stronger, than the prologue. The prologue should be written in a way that it is integral to the plot, but at the same time not revealing so much as to spoil the rest of the tale. It should be subtle. A good prologue would perhaps mention how a character has been running their entire life and end by stating that he or she would no longer have such an option. It should not, however, mention how or why that is to come, as that spoils finer details. An epilogue is like the final cleanup after a rambunctious party before retiring for the night. The main portion of the story ended with the hero and heroine finally kissing each other in front of the rest of the party? Fine. A tad cliché, but an enjoyable end for most audiences. The epilogue, however, would follow with ensuring the druids got into vehicles with sober drivers, that the man with the lampshade on his head did not walk out with it still on, and that before fading to black and privacy of their lovemaking, the characters either decide to leave the mess for morning or to pick it up and flirt more, leading to said fading to black. Without this bit of epilogue, the reader is left with a cliffhanger as to what happens after. If that is the intent, then don't put in an epilogue. If you wish to show that already their budding relationship is doomed, by all means show it. If you wish to show that already their budding relationship is doomed, by all means show it. If you wish to reinforce how strong their bond is becoming, then let their actions prove it. Ambiguity belongs in an epilogue if you are intending a sequel, or if you have other minor events and characters to wrap up that need to be considered. If the brutish ex-lover of one of the characters starts knocking on the door as the hero and heroine are cleaning up, then perhaps they need a solid epiphany via a strong right jab. As with all parts of fiction, prologues and epilogues are not needed in every tale, and are also not banned from all tales. It's a matter of appropriateness and the particular desire of the authors. They both need to convey action related to the story. Do not use them just to extend the story or to go to a different tangent. If they are used, one still has to have a strong ending and beginning in the main portion of the tale, as well as a strong opening and closing to the prologue and the epilogue.